welcome to the next tutorial in Dmod creation. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to load your own sounds into your Dmod. So basically, the first thing you want to do is you want to find a sound that you want to load into your Dmod and make sure that it's in your Dmod directory's sound folder. Now, as you can see, I've got an extra sound here. It's birdch.wav. I'll let you listen to that. Don't know if you can hear that. It's basically 57 seconds long, and it's just basically of birds chirping. And you'll see it's 5.24 megabytes. Now, while loading sounds into your Dmod, you want to keep an eye on the file size. You don't want an insanely huge file size for your sound, because if someone has a low amount of RAM, it's not going to be good, because that's basically depends on someone's RAM on basically how their Dmod's going to lag when they play the sounds and all that. You don't want a sound file with a ridiculous file size like 100 megabytes or something. I don't know why you'd have a sound that big unless it's like friggin' 10 minutes long or something. But just watch the file size, because if someone's got a low amount of RAM, it's not going to turn out good for them. Okay, so let's load that sound that I've placed into the sound folder into our Dmod. Okay, so basically just open start.c, which is in your story directory. See, it's right here, start.c, that's this one. And we're going to add our own load sound line down here. So we're going to write load underscore sound bracket. Basically you want to write the file name here. Now, it doesn't have to be in capitals like they've done for all these other ones. I used to always put mine in capitals because I thought it had to be because of what they'd done, but it doesn't have to be, so just birdch.wav, comma, and then we want to give it its own sound number, one that hasn't been used yet. So 50 is the next free one, so we'll just use that. You don't have to do it in order. You can use 55 if you want and it'll still work, but I'm just going to go with 50 because it's the next number, so may as well just use that. So we now have the birdch.wav loaded into sound number 50, so now 50 is going to refer to that file. Okay, let's go and play our sound in our Dmod. What we'll do is we'll have the sound start playing automatically when Dink enters this screen here. So let's right click on this screen and press properties, and let's add a script to the screen. We'll just call it P sound for play sound. Edit it, create the new script file, and make a main procedure. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to write play sound, and we know our sound number is 50. We're going to make the speed 16,000. Don't know if this will sound right, but we'll check. Random speed to add 0. We don't want it attached to any sprites, so just put 0. That way it'll just play at the same volume no matter where Dink stands on the screen. And we'll have it repeat, so let's put repeat to 1. Save that. Let's see if this works. Now, I have actually had problems with using repeat before. Sometimes the sound hasn't played at all. So if that's the case, you just have to get rid of repeat. Okay, as you can see, the sound's actually playing. I don't know whether you can hear that. Let me just turn Dink Smallwood up a bit. Hear those chirps. Turn it back down again because I like it down here for when I record. You'll see when you change screens the sound actually dies. So this is a perfect example to show you the following command, and that is sound underscore set underscore survive and basically what we need to do first is declare a variable. We'll call it nSoundBird or nSoundB. So now we've got int nSoundB equals and then this play sound line. Basically what that's going to do is store the sound bank number that this line returns in this variable, so now we can use it to refer to that sound. So sound set survive and sound B, which is a variable we just created that's storing this sound bank number, 1. So now what this will do is it'll actually make this sound, the sound that this variable refers to, survive screen changes. Let's test that out. Go down here, the sound actually plays and it continues to play no matter where Dink walks to. Now one thing you don't want to do is if you keep entering the screen like this, it's going to create multiple instances of the sound. It's quickly going to suck up the RAM, so you want to make sure that that's not going to happen in your Dmod, where the player can make the same sound play and survive multiple times. Now let's say we want the sound to die at a certain point. Let's say we want the sound to die when Dink enters this screen up here. Let's make a script on the screen called kill s, or kill sound, just kill s, or kills. Make a main procedure, and since we haven't actually stored the sound in a global variable, we've only stored it in a local variable down in this script here. As soon as Dink changes screens, this variable is going to die, so we're not able to use that variable to refer to the sound anymore. So basically the command we can use to kill the sound off is just kill all sounds. That'll just kill all currently playing sounds. If you had stored this sound down here in a global variable, then you can use it to refer to that sound anywhere on any screen. But we didn't do that, so we'll just use kill all sounds. Right, so sound plays, go up here, sound dies. And that is an example of how to load a sound in your Dmod, how to play it, and also an example of sound set survive and how to kill sounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete these scripts. You should probably do the same if you want your instance of OOTR to be the same. They were going to your story folder and delete them also. They were kill s and p sound. Yeah, p sound. The reason usually I leave the scripts that we use for examples, but the reason I've done this is because I don't want that left there, because the player can actually enter that screen and create multiple instances of that sound. Okay, so that is another sound tutorial, how to load your own sounds. I'll see you in the next tutorial.